Okay, so now that you're a little bit more familiar with your account and how to navigate the app, let's talk about how to submit your first episode. We know that you're partnering with us to make sure that the production process for your podcast is as easy as possible, and so you can focus on other things. So to make sure the production of your episode goes smoothly, it's important that you know how to correctly fill out the episode form and how to help our team give you what you want. It's also important that it's clear what we need from you so that you can give us help in giving you what you're looking for. In general, we really ask you to provide as much direction and specific detail as possible so we know exactly what you want. If you have timestamps you can provide, or if you have links to music you like, or other podcasts that you'd like to emulate, please give that to our team with your first episode so we know how to give you something that you're happy with. So let's walk through how to submit your first episode. From the dashboard, click the Start Episode button. From here, you're going to complete all the required fields under the episode details section. You'll add in your episode title, description, and season the way that it should appear in Apple Podcasts. Under the production section, leave any special editing and mixing instructions for the production team. If this submission does not include everything needed for the episode to be processed, then go ahead and check the "This submission does not include everything needed for the episode to be processed" box. And if you check this box, we're not going to begin production on the episode until you upload all of the needed assets for the episode. You can select the date you need the episode back. If you select the date sooner than the normal turnaround time, a rush fee is going to apply. We'll talk more about that in a second. But please note that a rush request doesn't guarantee that the episode is going to get back by the requested time. Next, you can select any add-on services that you want for this episode. Go ahead and click Submit. You can confirm the add-on or rush fee charges. And next, you'll upload all of the files that we need for your episode. So next, let's talk about naming your files. It's important that you name your files clearly so we know what each of the files is for. For example, if you're using a Zoom handheld recorder, the files are going to be named Zoom 001 and Zoom 002. But we need to know if the track is the guest, the host, the narrator, your intro or outro voiceover. Whatever each track is, we'd ask to make sure that it's clearly labeled so that our team knows exactly what it is. As I just mentioned, you're able to request that your episode is rushed and delivered quicker than our standard turnaround time for an additional fee. You can request this when submitting your episode. But I do want to be clear that a rush request is not guaranteed, and it's going to be subject to our production capacity when you submit your episode. If your rush request cannot be delivered, then the rush fee that you paid will be credited back to your account. And just a quick note, delivery of an episode sooner than the standard turnaround time for whatever level of production you have is going to constitute a rush delivery. So rush fees for audio production are as follows. For a standard episode, it'll be $75 for each request. For premium, enhanced, and enterprise services, it'll be $150 per request. Episodes with raw audio over 60 minutes will be $150 per request, plus we're going to ask for an additional 2 business days based on the production level of your episode. After you submit all of your content to our team, it gets dropped into our production queue for our team to review. Usually, we'll review your episode the same day or the following morning to make sure that everything is clear and that we have everything that we need to start your production. If our team needs anything else from you, we'll reach out and leave a comment on the episode. Please make sure you reply to our question so we can get your production started. If you're working with one of our producers on your content, the producer at this point will start their creative process and share their notes with you in the episode. If you'd like to learn more about working with a producer for your podcast, you can reach out to our team. If you're just submitting the episode for editing or mixing, our team is going to get working on the episode and upload the episode master file here in the app, and you'll get an email letting you know when it's ready for you to review. So once you get the email prompt that your episode is completed, you can log back in and review the episode master. If you're happy, you can just go ahead and hit the approve button and use the master for posting in your hosting platform. Or if you're using Resonate hosting, you can verify and schedule your episode to be posted. If you have any revisions, you can request a revision by leaving a comment to our team in the comment section, and just make sure to check the box that says that this is a revision request. We recommend being as specific as possible in your revision notes, leaving timestamps if you're able to. Once your request is submitted, we'll put your revision in our production queue and get it shared back to you when it's completed. Depending on the reason for your revision and how involved it's going to be to complete, you might be charged additional for the revision request. If you have more questions about our revision policy, you can check out our service details page for more details. If your episode has any additional charges because of the length of the raw audio or charges for a revision or a rush fee, these things will be added to your episode's invoice if you didn't pay for them at the time of submission. So once your episode is approved, all of the additional charges for your episode will be automatically charged to the card on your account.